It has only been a week and some days, and I am already calling the enforcers. I have a team of people behind me that has been helping me. We had a little incident today, and some things happened that shouldn't have happened. Some things were said that should not have been said. And before anything gets out of hand or too far, I just want to put a stamp on it. Like, I want to understand this child. I want this child to understand me, and I want to make the best out of this living arrangement. The unfortunate thing is with these foster children is that you really don't know anything. Just like they don't know your past, you don't know their past. And it wasn't until I reached out to his caseworker today just to tell her what was happening that she told me that this young man who's 11 years old was in a mental facility or a mental home or somewhere dealing with his mental, and that he doesn't want to go back there. And they don't want him there. They want him in a stable environment. And to some degree, I don't think that it's almost like they are talking to me about adoption, but I think, and this is just my own insecurity, but I think they think that, I'm not even going to say that. I'm not even going to say it. I was going to say that I think they feel that he'll thrive in an environment where there's a husband and a wife, but I have people that are helping me, and he has men in his life, good men. I don't think they really think that because, like she said, hey, you never know what environment and what person is for this person. And you can have a 2-parent household and a big home and dogs and cats and all these good things, and still don't match the child. And it's not because you're a bad person, but it's just that it's just not it, and that's okay. Or, you can have the exact opposite, and this may be the perfect fit for this child, or it may not be. So you really can't go on judgment. You really just got to go on what is happening in the relationship. And I don't want to say energy, because that became like a watered down word. But you just don't know who matches who. And so you kind of go away from the whole what it should look like on the outside, and more so what is actually working. And I want this relationship to work. I don't necessarily know about adoption just yet because it is so early in the game. I appreciate the fact that I had people behind me that are willing to step up. Today he walked off, and I was able to call people in my neighborhood, and everybody came out, and we didn't pressure him, we didn't push him. We all just sat on our patios and sat outside and just kept our eye on him. I called maintenance and let them know, like, hey, if you see this kid, I live in a big community, but maintenance is always around, especially during the day. So I called maintenance to let them know that, hey, if you see this kid, just keep an eye on him. And they text back and they said, I got you. And he came home and we talked about it, and now we're just going to continue to talk about it until we come up with the final solution. But what I want to say is, with foster children, with their caseworkers, they'll tell you as much as they know, but unfortunately, you will learn things day by day. And it's just a vice versa thing. This kid is learning more about me every day, and I'm going to learn more about him every day as well. You know what I mean? It's not this thing where I know everything on paper from the beginning to now. What happened? Things are just gonna happen, and I'm gonna bring this up to his caseworker, and she's gonna say, oh yes, the foster parent did experience this in the past, and this is what helped in the past, and so on and so forth. It's just gonna be like that. Like, you're not gonna know everything off the rip. And so, like I said, I had him for a couple of days now, and I'm just finding out about him being in a mental institution, and that really makes me sad and freaks me out at the same time, because I don't see that, and it just has me on my edge, not on the edge, but it has me on my game. Like, I really have to step up, because I don't want any surprises. right? I don't want to wake up and have a child that I totally don't notice. So I have to be ahead of the game. It's no longer a matter of taking things day by day. It's no longer a matter of taking things day by day. It's a matter of stepping up, being proactive, being involved, and being ahead of the game. Because I don't want the situation to happen and I'm right here with it. I want to be ahead of the situation. Not that I'm going to be ahead of all situations, but I just want to be more involved. And so I'm done. The honeymoon phase is over. Like, we're in real time now. This is my pro-black hat. It was a gift from it was a gift. And I'm not a racist. But I just feel like this particular young man needs to see things like this, because every person that he's been involved with that has been this color, unfortunately, not every person, but for the most part, majority of the people that he has seen of this color has done him wrong. And it's those people that grow up to hate themselves. And so I just want him to see that it's okay to be proud. It's okay to be your color, and it's okay to be proud despite everything that's happening. So my friend is here. We're going to do this meeting, and I'll let you guys know what happens next.